Good day everyone, welcome to Sonic STEM Academy. In this video, we'll be looking at a sample problem on vector, which says that given the vector A equal to 2i minus j plus 2k and B equal to 10i minus 2j plus 7k, find A cross B. That is a cross product on vector. So we are giving two vectors, A equal to 2i minus j plus 2k and B equal to 10i minus 2j plus 7k. Now we want to get the modulus of the cross product between A and B. How do we do that? For us to get the modulus of the cross product of these two vectors, we need to find the cross product of the vector before we find the modulus. That is the first thing we need to do here. So solving that now, to get the cross product of this vector, it will take us back to our knowledge of matrix determinant. How do we get a determinant in matrix? So now I am having a vector A equal to 2i minus j plus 2k, vector B 10i minus 2j plus 7k. How do I represent this in matrix or in a determinant form? So my first row here, I'll be having my unit vectors, which is my I, J, and K. I put together. Then the next thing is what are my coefficients of I, J, and K for vector A particularly, which is 2. The first coefficient of I here is plus 2, which I've written it here. The coefficient of J is what? Minus 1, and the coefficient of K is what? It is 2. Then lastly, the coefficient of I here is what? 10. The coefficient of J here is minus 2, and the coefficient of K here is what? 7. Now let's simplify. To solve this, we make use of what? We make use of the determinant method. Now, how do you use the determinant method? The first thing is, this is plus, this is minus, you make there, and this is what? This is plus also. All that being said, how do you find the determinant? You take your first I here, which is positive, that is plus I into bracket. Then when you cover this part of your matrix, which is your column and your row, we are left with minus 1, 2, minus 2, 7. So we're writing that out. We're having minus 1, 2, minus 2, 7. Then the next is J. What is the sign assigned to J? It is what? Negative, minus. I'll be having minus J. Then what is the next thing? Cover its column and its row also. When you cover its column and its row, we are having what? 2, 2, 10, 7. Writing it out, to be having 2, 2, 10, then what? 7. And the last one, which is K. What's the sign assigned to it? Which is plus, that is plus K. Now covering the column and the row, we are left with what? 2 minus 1, then 10 minus 2. That is 2 minus 1, then 10 minus 2. Now solving this now, using the determinant method. To find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix, you multiply your main diagonals first. That will be I into bracket, multiply your main diagonal, which is minus 1 times 7. This is plus, minus times plus is minus, 1 times 7 is 7. Then subtract 2 times minus 2. That is what? Minus 4. The next one, minus J into brackets. Now what are we going to do here? Multiply your leading diagonal first also. 2 times 7 is 14, minus 2 times 10 is what? 20. Then the next, which is plus K into brackets. 2 times minus 2 is what? Minus 4. Then minus 1 times 10 is what? Minus 10. So I'll be having I into bracket. Minus times minus here is what? It is plus. So I'll be having minus 7 plus 4, which is what? Minus 3. Then minus J into bracket. 14 minus 20 is what? Minus 6. Plus K into bracket. Minus 4 minus times minus here is what? It is plus. So minus 4 plus 10 is what? It is plus 6. Now open this bracket, I'll be having minus 3i plus 6j plus 6k. That is my cross product of the two vectors. Now we've gotten the cross product of A and B. So now we need to get the modulus of this cross product. Now to get the modulus, that is A B here, we'll be having, you take the square of each coefficient of your unit vectors, the square root of the square of each what coefficient of your what of your unit vectors. So I'll be having the square root of what's the coefficient of I here? Minus 3 square, then you sum plus then 6 square plus then what 6 square. So I'll be having the square root of minus 3 square is what 9 plus 36 plus 36. Now the square root of 36 plus 36 is what 72, and 72 plus 9, it is what? It is 81. Now, the modulus of the cross product of A and B is what? The square root of 81 is, it is 9. Now, we've gotten the modulus of the cross product of A and B. Please do well to subscribe, like, and share.